Alright, here we go. Round 7, we're on the play versus Bucket of Lithium. And we've got a whole lot of 4 cards in our hand at the moment. Really only 3 that do anything. 2 lands and a cat. But if we draw blue mana, then we've got a big 4/2 Vigilance guy in the air. Alright, let's do this. Blue mana right off the top. We've got 2 turns to draw it for it to be amazing. Other live draws, green creatures, basically green trials. Ooh, that's not bad. It's not amazing. It's not terrible, though. Uh-oh. What the heck? White, blue. Well, I think we offer the trade here. Not sure if they take it. Yeah, they'll just... Actually, we should have played a little forest out first. No, this is fine. This is fine. I'm a little afraid of that mummy. Kind of a bluff attack, but the worsted trade, so maybe that makes it a semi-bluff. Anyway, here we go. We get to play out Aven Initiate if it doesn't get censored or countered or whatever. Are they going to stifle us here? Get blue. Stifle the fetch. What are they doing? That's so weird. I guess it's not too weird. Yeah, this could get censored. Nope. I'm always afraid of that card, but I so rarely come across it. Cycle something, sure. And those who serve, not good against what we have going on. Not very good against it at all. We have a couple options here. One is to play the Skirmisher with the Cartouche. Another is just to play Evolving Wilds and a Skirmisher. And I like that better. The Cartouche, the later you get the Cartouche, the better. And we can fetch first this way. Get our white mana. Yeah, take our hot 2 damage over here. I'm afraid of a lot of flying out of our opponent's deck. So our Air Force might not rule the skies for much longer. We'll see. So here comes flyer number 1. No, a supply caravan, getting a warrior token. But yeah, let's get our white mana and play out Sheffet Monitor next turn. I think that's our best bet. Ooh, Serpapod. That'll be better when they're holding mana up. We could get 6 damage in here. But I like this a bit better. We could get 10 damage in next turn if they play stuff. And if they don't play stuff, then we're just way ahead on board to begin with. So what is this? Removal for the monitor? No, flying for those who serve. Nice blocker. Four mana is scary. Oh god. Well, I thought we were way ahead. Now we're not. I like them attacking, though. It means our Sheffet Monitor becomes a good attacker. Shed weakness. Ooh. That makes Aven Initiate another good attacker. So, 11, 12. We're threatening 12 damage here. One silly play would be to play the Kudu, put the -1/-1 counter on the Initiate, and then attack with both. That's that's a little too crazy. That's a little too crazy, I think. Or we could shed weakness before we attack, to attack for 5. No, I don't think we do that. I think we just play it normal. See if we can trap them with our shed weakness here. Because killing those who serve is a priority. Vizier to untap the Caravan. Oh no. Still, this must mean they're double blocking the monitor. Ouch. That is a better blocker for the Initiate. Well, not much to do about that. It's another flyer to play later. So... do we play the Kudu? Give itself a -1/-1 counter. 7. Or just play the Serpapod. I think we can play the Serpapod here. Leave our little tricks for later. Seven. Alright, well that cuts us in half. They might have more untapped nonsense or just another flyer to block. But if we get another cartouche, that puts us up at... oh! Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Then we win. We put the Serpapod into the air, and then attack and shed weakness on it. Even Wind Guide doesn't do it. This is all in anyway, so let's attack with the Skirmisher. We either win this turn or we don't. What could this be? Renewed Faith? With cycling? Oh, come on. Oh. That puts us pretty dead. Crap. Alright. Well, I wasn't thinking of gaining 2 life, so that really sucks. If we had 1 more mana there, we could play a blocker. Close game. Alright, get all our stuff in. All our anti-flying stuff. Tempted to play Decision Paralysis too. 'Cause why not? Trials are good, Synchronized Strike is good, Paralysis is not good. Trials are good. Giant Spider, it's not really what we want to do. We can take out a shed weakness, because the creatures are pretty important to just have in the deck. Yeah, alright. God, what a stupid game. Alright, we'll be on the play. Good hand. We even drew what we needed there, and it just wasn't enough. Okay. So, we don't need to ramp yet. To get the most damage in, it's just Skirmisher into Serpapod. Or, you know, creature we can't attack through. We'll have to cartouche something. Yeesh. Well, I kind of like playing cartouche on the Serpapod. Serpapard. If we attack with just the Serpapod on the ground, they block with both, and even our trick doesn't, it only trades with one. So the cartouche here also lets us draw land, potentially, to get Vitalist down. Oh well. Make your own 5/4 flyer. Electrify it. Oh no. Compulsory rest. It still sucks, but at least our creatures can't be countered, even though they sided out of blue. Well, that means that the skies should be a little more clear for us. And we're not under too much pressure right now. We could Angler Drake our own Serpapard. Also doesn't seem great. Get our little thing in. Get some damage in. And we're good. Probably just sacrificing the Serpapard here, Spidery Grasp, if they try to remove something. Oh, interesting. Yeah. That would be another good one to free up. Do we want to Spidery Grasp to kill the Hyena pack? If we do that now on the Skirmisher. No, it's not too important. I think we just take it. Four, five, six. I also like sacrificing Serpapard here. can't keep saying that name. Over the Initiate, because there's a chance we get the Initiate back with Angler Drake. Although, you know, I think it's just better here to bounce something like the Hyena pack. Scaled Behemoth is a good blocker for all this nonsense. They've got green, nice little green splash, cast out the Drake. God. See, they have a pool good enough to build 2 decks, and we just didn't have that. We didn't have a deck quite like that. Alright, try casting out this guy. At some point we'll be able to gain some more life off our rest. True Heart Twins, that's annoying. Cartouche of Knowledge, that does 9 damage to them. They can only exert 1 creature unless they get a haster. That's like 12 damage, but we have 2 blockers, so that's probably good enough. Yeah, let's see what we can get. Because we can always attack and then Spidery Grasp later. As a trick. 7, what's the difference between 7 and 9 damage? Yeah, let's just attack with it, because they might try to go for the win here. We're at 11, and if they do something like... Holy nonsense. Angel of Sanctions. Get any permanent and exile it. Yep. Yeah, their deck's good. So we get to ambush some kind of big monster here. And they're exerting that. Oh, goodness gracious. Well, let's block the most damage, and let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Seven. 5, 6, 7. We have enough mana here to get back Aven Initiate. I don't think 1 more mana is going to help too much with that. They have to block with Angel or they're dead. So yeah, for the sake of just taking the least damage, I think that's right. Alright, Trial of Knowledge. 2, 3, 4. They've got nothing to get back. It could win us the game if we do Trial. If we get the fight cartouche, yeah, discard island cartouche here, and that'll do it. Nice. Was that game 1? No, that was game 2. So we're tied up here. God, so now that we know they have a couple decks in their range. We're not exactly sure what we want. They had 1,000,000 of these compulsory rests. We don't have a lot that's great against that. Shed Weakness doesn't do much against it. Oh, what's our deck like, huh? The only spell... We drew the only spell in our deck that can do anything against that. Or, where is it? Cartouche. Copish gets worse. Yeah, they might go back into the blue. It might be their better on-the-play deck. Yeah, trying to think if anything else here is really what we want. Oh, Ketra's Monument is interesting. Let's just run it back like this. I'll keep in Stinging Shot. It has a couple points of upside. Now, of note is when we submitted, they had already submitted, so it's possible they're still running red-white. But they certainly had enough time to decide. Chooses to play first. Okay, so it could still be red-white here. Our hand is solid. Yep, it's the red-white version. We'll get our blue. Just let him know here. Oh, we don't need blue. We'll get a white. Jeez. Gotta be careful. Could use double blue, especially now. They could burn our companion away. That'd be sad. Or cycle something. Or nothing. Cycle. So we haven't seen the green splash yet. Might just be one card. Like the mythic green-red creature. Be pretty sick. Well, this gets a bit of damage in. I expect it might face a removal spell. And since I don't really intend to block with it, I'll just untap an island to make them think about stuff, and we could even sacrifice our Initiate's Companion. If they're gonna do that, compulsory rest, yeah. Since we don't have a good way to get rid of that, it's probably right. I don't want to cycle Shimmerscale Drake because it's actually a real card. Cool. Watch the life be relevant. Probably will be. So they missed a land drop. That was their turn 4. But it's not a heavy land format, so it's no big deal really. Hyena Pack. Oh, that's good. So we could Cartouche of Strength here to attack for 5 and kill the Hyena Pack, but we've got more important stuff to deal with the Cartouche. So I don't actually like attacking here at all. I do like playing Shimmerscale Drake. If they play that Angel, we don't have a way to deal with it besides the Cartouche. And if we draw a Trial later, that's pretty good. But now things are getting interesting. Ooh, that's good. Yeah, that's the first step. Let's bounce the Minotaur. Pretty easy pick there. There's some upside to the Hyena Pack because it's double red, but they're kind of stuck on mana anyway. Alright, it's looking up for the old Bant deck. Still, an Angel could turn things around for them. I think bringing back the Angel costs 6, and they're still stuck on 4. Without replaying their creature. They're not replaying their creature, which means... I don't know what it means. What did they play last game? Electrify? I don't know what it means. But I'm just going to attack. Do your worst. Synchronized Strike is good against Electrify. 4, 7... Good. Oh, you know what they have? They have Dawn. They have Dawn in their hand. You've got to be kidding. Wouldn't they have played it there, though? Magma Spray... Magma Spray the Drake. And then do it again? So, do we save it? I guess we try to save it here. We just 2-for-1 them. That was desperate. Good thing we didn't use this to get more damage in. They would have just magma sprayed in response. So now we can thin our deck a bit. And they're still not playing anything. We know they have a 4-drop. So what could it be? They just have infinite magma sprays in their hand? What could it be? Impeccable timing plus magma spray. Is it worth fighting? Oh, it could be the castaway, the cast out. And if it is the cast out, there's some upside to cartouching up our champion and then attacking with everything. Because if they cast out the champion, they lose to the flyers, and if they cast out the angler drake, we still kill all their creatures and hit for 3. But that's not... I think we still save the cartouche, because they could stabilize from that position with the angel. But yeah, I'm pinning them on cast out here, and instead it is deem worthy, which is the same thing, just kill a creature. Alright, they're not going to discard 2 cards from our hand. Playing lands is good. We have a lethal flyer. They are cycling the suns to try to find an answer to our flyer. And hopefully they did not. I don't know what there could be for 2 mana. Resignation. Honestly, I can't think of a single card in the set. At this point, what, we have 9 minutes left? At this point, with these stakes, I'm going to do a little gatherer search. Alright, converted mana cost. Oh shoot, go back. Set, Amonkhet. Red, white. Search. Converted mana cost. Blazing Volley, by force. Magma Spray doesn't do it. Time to Reflect doesn't do it. Brute Strength doesn't do it. Cut doesn't do it. Fling doesn't do it. Impeccable Timing doesn't do it. Mighty Leap might do it. Prepare doesn't do it. Mighty Leap would do it here. Mighty Leap would suck for us. Is there any reason to play Cartouche to beat Mighty Leap here? Yeah, Mighty Leap on the Hyena pack, then we just lose, right? But if we Cartouche of Strength to kill the Hyena pack, and they Mighty Leap it, that's still pretty bad. Or we could Cartouche of Strength to kill the Kenra. 4 would be a 2-4. 4, 5, 6. It'd be a 4, 6. We attack with this thing. Yeah, I'm going to do this to play around Mighty Leap. I don't think we win here if they do have Mighty Leap, but... Okay, the other card they could have is Prepare, where they get Lifelink. So now that... but they could still have Mighty Leap, right? I think if they had Mighty Leap, they would have played it there, so they don't have Mighty Leap. Cycle Cast Out, Magma Spray. Yeah, oh god. Yeah, they would have played Mighty Leap there if they had it, so the only other card we can play around is Prepare, which is the rare that gives lifelink, so not attacking. Makes sense. Thank goodness. Alright, we're 6-1. Buh. We've got 2 more matches, and 7-1 is a good place to be, because then if you lose, 3 people from the X and 2 bracket are going to make it in. I think it's exactly 3 people based on how things have gone so far. And it's going to be the people at the top, the people who were X and 1 and just lost their last match. But yeah, otherwise we just need 8-1 to win, so we need to go 2-0 from here.